Hello. Today I have a question for you. I'd like to invite you to think about and see where you are at with this question. And this question is, why so many people out there simply accept stress, pressure, tightness, all this hustle and bustle in their lives as normal, as simply the usual life we all are meant to have. Why so many people are accepting in this moment to be in constant running and getting things done and not feeling well about it and having no space for real beautiful moments because they have to get done ABC, one thing after the other, all day, all week, all month, all year, all life. And maybe you have an answer already when you are in this situation. And if you have a thought about it, please feel free to write it in the comments under the video. That would be great. Yeah, to share some thoughts here. Yeah, why are you one of those accepting this, to having no time, to having a stressed job you really don't want to be every day, every week, every month, every year, many years? And even in relationships, why do you accept, if so, that your partner maybe is the stressed one and avoids time-consuming conversations or contacts, etc., etc.? And then when you are an entrepreneur, when you are a pioneer, when you are working with others, when you are a mentor and someone like this, and you have been in other spaces, or you are in other spaces right now for business development, why are you accepting there that this space is another rat race space where you're being pushed through and around with achieving goals instead of being fully seen with your nature, with who you are, with your mission, with your own ideas and goals and where you want to go with, and where you can open up fully to be able to create the ideal entrepreneurship for you and your mission. Instead, those spaces pushing you and putting you in the box where you are at point A, and at the end you're supposed to be at point Z, done with it, ready and successful. And in between, there are certain layers and levels you have to go through. They are there for you to achieve these goals. And when you don't feel comfortable in there, sometimes, of course, this belongs to the path, but stressful, uncomfortable, and alarming, more uncomfortable, so you know something is wrong. So when you feel that way in these spaces, that there is no space to address that properly, why are you accepting this and thinking, probably like many others, something with you must be wrong then? Because you're not fitting in. And you know already you're not fitting in because that's the story of your life. And I'm speaking from experience here. So, and that's why I told you already from my headline here, I'm not having this stress anymore, this pressure, this tightness, restriction, spaces where I'm supposed to be in a certain way. And if I'm not fitting in and I'm banned or whatever, something like this. I am leaving those spaces. I don't accept these spaces. I have stopped accepting this for a long time ago, actually. Because I don't accept circumstances, others' ideas that don't match with my needs and wants and desires and nature in my life, because nothing positive is coming from there. Okay? So, and if you want to know how you get to that point where you can create your very own path according to your nature, mission, desires, not goals, but what you want to bring into this world with the entire of you, how this actually works without being in those boxes. This is what you gonna get to know in this video deeper. And there is also a little present here at the end of the video, so stay until the end so that you get the most out of it. All right, so my name is Marianne Böhm. I'm the founder of 618 bEvolution, where I guide you as a pioneer, as someone who takes or who does things differently, as someone who doesn't fit in. Then you are completely perfect here if you don't fit in at all. So I guide these people like you are creating their own paths just according to who they are and what they want to bring into the world on their own way and on their own terms. And I myself did that. I started that path actively 20 years ago when I followed my own calling, and this was the calling of water. Yeah, by then I just left my tight box in corporate marketing, international corporations, and moved to the Caribbean to follow my calling of water. Water called me to the tropical sea. And this is where I am at still until now. And from that path, so many beautiful next doors opened up for me because I was on my own path. So that is the magic here. So, and how that works and what that actually really means naturally from nature laws. This is something I developed, I discovered, and I put together as a formula for you so that you as an individual mentor, pioneer, creator can use and build your own free life path as entrepreneur without having the must and need of entering some boxes. So many boxes out there coming from business coaches or coachings. So this formula gives you the license to build your own free path because it's coming from you and not from others telling you how you're supposed to be self-employed. This can't work. So this formula I share in the masterclass on Sunday, August 16, and you can register under the link which you find under the video. All right? Would be beautiful to see you there. Yes, and also stay here with me in the channel. You are getting regularly impulses, for your own pioneer path in your life. Yeah, this pressure. Why so many people accept this pressure every day, having no time or being told there is no time, and going into more spaces even where they experience the same thing over and over again, because there are beliefs, experiences, old beliefs you have just taken over from where you're coming from your background. So you are used to maybe to be told, oh, there is no time. Come on, hurry up, there is no time. You need to get this and that done, right? It started early, school, training, jobs, whatever it was, family. Nobody ever had probably really time. And if you were requesting time, you heard this maybe very often. I don't want to talk about, I don't have time for that now. Don't you have something else to do or something like that? So for example, you are in a relationship and let's say you have a successful partner, everything looks good from the outside at the surface, but your partner is pretty much or pretty often at home, tired, grumpy, not very open-minded or joyful or happy, and very much busy thinking, not doing anything much, maybe numbing himself after work with some drinks, watching movies or something like this, or the news, just not in the moods to talk to you. And then this is ongoing for years, let's say, and then you're sitting there and you're wondering, I don't like this. What can I do? Why is he like that? Does it have something to do with me? All these questions. And then you start maybe asking him, what is going on? Can I help you? Are you okay? And you get maybe a rude answer. Oh, come on, leave me alone. I'm busy. I have to do this and that. I don't want to talk about this right now. I don't have time. And that might be true or not. Maybe it's a pattern. Maybe it's true. But the fact is here that you are not happy, that you are not satisfied, and that you don't want to live like this. And here's the question, where are you at right now when you have this situation? Why do you accept this still after having this for years? And that's a real question, not to make you feel bad. So why are you doing this? What is it? What keeps you in that situation versus changing the situation, versus going into this situation and figuring out what's going on here, what's going on with your partner, but first off, what's going on with you here, that you are in this for so long without having taken an exit or dramatic change or anything like that. So ask this question, what is going on here with me? What am I gaining even from that? What is it protecting me from not taking any action? What am I avoiding to ask real questions that may be hurt? What do I hide maybe in myself, or what am I avoiding to feel in this situation? There are so many questions you can think of. But the main question remains, why do you belong to those accepting this for such a long time? And remember, you had dreams, you had visions, you had ideas how you want to live, right? You wanted to have maybe the house with a sea view, the beautiful, wonderful partner traveling with the world, having a business together, etc., and not having your rat race while he has his rat race, and you're not even communicating with each other anymore. Just one example, if you want to think about that. And you had this dream, you had this vision of you're having right now this vision that you are a successful entrepreneur with your own clients and team, etc., where you work directly with your clients as a mentor, as a healer, as a therapist, as a coach, as a creator, as a pioneering creator with a new service or product, and you are stuck in this old rat race kind of daily life where there is no time and space for you. So why are you being stuck there? Why are you accepting this and maybe telling yourself, oh, this is just daydreaming. This is just not real. Everybody has this and nobody really follows this and just continues the old ways. So why are you accepting that your dreams and visions and a mission maybe you feel, that you're not taking action on it and transfer it into a functioning entrepreneurship? That your voice is being heard out there in every area of life, relationship, friends, family, job, entrepreneurship, that your voice is being heard because you have a say, don't you? So the question is, are you allowing yourself this say? Are you allowing yourself to stand up from your small chair and stand up for yourself and standing strong and tall and express your say? Probably not. Otherwise you wouldn't listen, probably. So why are you not allowing yourself this say, your own voice? What is it what holds you back? What is there telling you, oh, it's better to accept how things are? Stressful, tight, no time. I'm just going with the flow of others. I am not standing up for myself. I rather avoid the voice because it's safer. Any thoughts about the safer? So it's a normal reaction or it's a normal action, because let me tell you this, we human beings, we are in a way the same and very individual. So technically our body system is the same, more or less. We have a operating system, the nervous system, the blood circulation, our bodies, different bodies, energetic bodies, our physical bodies, our emotional body, etc. So much more to consider here. The whole system works technically in a pretty much the same way in all human beings. And so we all react in similar ways when it comes to new paths in life. So anything new which smells like, oh, that's a big step, that's a huge quantum leap, oh my goodness, am I really making this, creates immediately fear. Because the nervous system is telling you you're not safe when you do this. You're not safe, so you rather avoid it. You are distracting yourself, you're doing something else. And you rather stay in the track of everybody else, in the boxes, in the rat races. Question is why, instead, are you not looking for ways around it, through it, new ways that take you through this feeling unsafe, feeling afraid? So why are you not figuring out ways that you can deal with this very moment where you are not allowing yourself your own path? And I tell you why. Because your body system functions on that experience, on that automatic experience. Your body needs to learn new ways. That's why you are reacting automatically in the old way and stay in the old tracks. So there's nothing wrong with you. Everything is fine and functioning. Change, real transformational change wants to be learned, wants to be integrated, wants to be liberated, wants to be emerged, have emerged, wants to be developed, wants to be find out, discovered, explored. Because you do this with your body. So, and I explored over the years the whole path, coming from the outside, from situations, circumstances, etc., finding new solutions, going into the inside, the bodies, the body system, the operating system, and figuring out all together what really it needs, natural for us human beings, especially for those who are leaders, naturally, pioneers, bringing in new things into the world. Especially you, those need to be able to steer your ship, to lead your operating system, to come to new realities, to new decisions, to new actions, to new abilities, to implement new ways. So, and the whole path includes many aspects, but it is a way where you build one brick on top of the other, and then you have the highway, and that is your own highway. So, and this path was my path. I call it Crown Path, where you create your very own lifestyle just on your own terms. And there is a way how to do it. And there is no box, there is no coaching behind, or this is how you train yourself. It's a training how to train yourself to develop your own free lifestyle. And I put all this together in a formula that you can use and integrate into your life and implement every day, step by step, in your entrepreneurship free lifestyle development. And this very formula, this is the life-changing formula that I share in my masterclass, Claim Your Crown, on August 16. Again, find the link under the video and just join us. Just be part of it and see if that works for you and how it works for you. And we're going to see, how you can move forward with us. All right. So I hopefully see you there and also here in the channel. Just register here for the channel or subscribe to the channel. And I see you again for the next impulses in the next video. Bye.